So, this is for you fashion designers. Somebody posted this very question on our group. Now, she said, as a fashion designer, what are other ways to make money still in fashion? Now, I'm going to give you suggestions that were made by your fellow fashion designers. I'm still going to hear from you. What you think can provide money for us as fashion designer? Now, number one, this person said, I'm going to read. She said, selling of material, machine and machine tools. So that has have to do with fabric. Selling fabric can provide money to as a fashion designer, something aside sewing. Now, someone else said fashion related content creator. So as a fashion designer, creating content to you can get monetized, and that can also you can also earn from that as a fashion designer. Now, another person also said selling fabrics. Okay, that's what I am into. I sell fabrics and also do bill sharing. So bill sharing, now this one, there is little difference between bill sharing and selling fabrics. Selling fabrics sometimes is you have to share to end users like your customers. And but bill sharing, this one you sell to your fellow fashion designers, like those ones they count from you and go and resell. You give them at lower rates, but still you still make profit because they are buying in bulk. You get, so bill sharing. So if you have money, you can also earn from that as a fashion designer, something aside sewing. Now, someone else also said making and selling of headwears helps a lot. Yes, those fascinators, those how do they call them? Those Zara cap and all those things. They help. You get. You can even make. You can combine hand fan. Things like this. You can do them. Something aside sewing that will also fetch you money as a fashion designer. Now let's hear what someone else said. She said selling of sewing tools. I think we've mentioned this before. So sewing tools too, it still have to do with I think things like scissors, um iron, stuff like that. Things that you use in sewing. You can sell them in your shop. Now another person also said, I guess selling ready-made wears and tote bag. Ready-made wears, well, that's for that person, but I think ready-made wears is a different field entirely, but it can also fetch you money, get, and things like bags too. Those things can also fetch you money. Now, I also want to hear from you what you think can fetch you money as a fashion designer. Someone else also suggested this. She says making of streetwear like t-shirts, polo, and hoodie. Those one streetwear. Yes, that one can also fetch you money. I think that's a field in fashion actually. So if you can make good streetwear, that can fetch you money. Now, and this person also suggested that selling sewing tools and weaving clothes for people. Good. You see that weaving clothes for people, that is very, very fine. That one you just have this if you have this industrial machine, if you can afford this industrial machine, you can do just weaving for people, or you can even combine it with your normal sewing. Then if you have these apprentices, somebody can be there, it might not even be you, and that can also fetch you money as a fashion designer. So there are several ways to get money aside sewing. As a fashion designer, you can make money. You get. So on the other hand, I also want to learn from you. What do you think can fetch you money as a fashion designer aside from sewing? Or what are you currently doing that is fetching you money in the fashion field aside sewing? You get, you can also, others are ready to learn from you. You can also drop it on the comments. Let's learn from you. In case you're meeting us for the first time, this is Members Fashion House, and here we give you fashion tips and ideas that will help you improve your fashion brand. So if you've not done so, please hit the notification bell and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our videos. So see you in our next video. Bye.